morning, welcome back to a new video. In this video we are continuing with our field. We have to plant everything, and yeah, we are gonna use this machine. As you saw last time, we brought over dirt. So this was dirt from our compost pile, so this is pretty much pure fertilizer for our field. And we had a problem with the machine. The front wheels just fully fell off, and the front axle just broke off. So currently I have it fixed, I have it reinforced a bit. It still needs reworking. I want it a bit different, I want it a bit more forward, which is insane work to do, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. We have a job to do. And the other thing I fixed the dumping. So now it's able to dump and fully able to lift up like it should. I didn't know the exact gap that I need to be able to dump and fully get back up. Front loaders are supposed to do it, and the cylinder was not the problem, it was the problem of my location of placements of the pins. So now it's all perfect for fork and for the bucket. So now we're able to scoop up the dirt, fully lift it up to be carrying it without dumping it, and then dump it out on the field if we need to. In this case we use a shovel, so we don't really need to dump it, but we are able to. So let's fire up the machine, go scoop up some hay. We need to get the hay off, and then we're gonna scoop up the dirt and bring the dirt over to the field and apply it onto each line. So yeah, let's get started.
socks. You're in the theme.
Okay.
But not the whole garden. As you might have noticed, we haven't planted everything. We have finished one side, and the reason why it's taking so long is because we have to kind of dig the pile, our compost pile, and get the dirt, and we run out of dirt in the hole we're digging because it takes a lot of dirt actually. So yeah, now we're gonna move to the other side and hopefully we're gonna finish today. Wow, those are luxury seeds. Maybe we don't plant those now or they're gonna fly away.
Should have pre-planted them.
Do you want to pre-plant those maybe? And then put them on the line? Okay, let's plant them next year. So we have a few days later and we wanted actually in this video to plant everything, but as you saw the last clips, we were freezing. In the morning we started planting, we were so hot, we were sweating, and then we came back outside. The weather changed completely and we were freezing outside planting things. I actually, from the wind, I lost a pack of cucumbers somewhere over there. So yeah, we stopped because it got way too cold. And then the few days after, I think 3 nights in a row, we had frost, which as you can see froze our pumpkins. This line was the big pumpkins and another 3 or 4 lines of sweet pumpkins, the small ones. So yeah, the first night actually it was still green in the middle, so we're like, fingers crossed, next frost is not gonna hit us that hard. But then the next day and the day after just made them. So yeah, we got a bit demotivated and we are waiting. Apparently there's gonna be another late frost. We already have, I think today 6th or 7th of June, and there's gonna be another frost. We had like in May such a heat wave and now we have frost. So it's pretty frustrating, but we're lucky, kind of like everything happens for a reason, and we did not plant the cucumbers at the same time we planted the pumpkins. Otherwise all of those would also be kaboom. And yeah, now they are not out yet, so hopefully they'll take their time. So I was actually annoyed that we didn't plant this year. I wanted to follow our neighbors and plant everything the same time they planting it, or at least a bit of a gap. But now we left a huge gap between when they planted and we planted, so I was a bit annoyed that we left it behind. But it was actually for the best, because our neighbors' beans all froze, their potatoes all froze, a lot of things froze, and even though they protected them with the sheets over, most of the things froze. So I'm actually happy kind of that everything turned out the way it turned out. And let's go see our beans, how they are doing, and yeah, give you a quick update of the things that came out that we planted a bit earlier, and also an update of our strawberries up there and the onions and garlics. But let's go all the way up to the beans. So up there we have sunflowers, but of course they haven't come out, and the big beans. But we have the small pinky beans. Where are they? Ah, here they are. Actually I had one or two that froze that came out early, but these ones are doing fine. Fingers crossed that the next ones don't hit them. But if we keep going, we have quite a few lines of beans. It's so funny because some of them come out earlier than later, some others. And then here we have spinaches coming out. Here are tiny spinaches. Here we're supposed to have salad. Does not look promising, but we'll give it some time. Yeah, and then we have carrots. We must say that we didn't water because we were every evening saying like, we're gonna plant tomorrow, so we're gonna water when we plant. We're gonna plant tomorrow, and we have extreme heat, so it's kind of our fault there. We always thinking we're gonna come, but I think I saw some carrots. No, that's not a carrot. But the thing that grows the best and the easiest, I would say, to grow is onions. As you can see, no problems. Here's the white ones, actually the cheap ones that we got on a discount, that I was not so, you know, thinking that they will grow. They were 50 cents a pack, so it was pretty cheap. But here we have the purple ones, and here we have the regular ones. I think there's only like 1 or 2 spots at an onion, but they're also coming out from the spots that are empty. So I think we're gonna have good onions this year. Here we have the melons, the honey melons, but so far I only saw one that I currently lost. Ah, here it is. So I don't know if more is coming, but it did not freeze. And the thing that did not freeze is the radishes, which need splitting because they're growing way too close to each other. But these ones are the seeds, and this one is the seed tape. It has only like 5 radishes. So, not really recommend the tape one maybe, because it's also more expensive. Just buy the seeds and sprinkle them. So here we are at the upstairs garden. As you can see, the strawberries are doing fine. They really enjoy the new patch we made. The other patch, the strawberries, they're very tiny, and of course I didn't clean them up. But this patch, I'm trying every day I come out just to unweed, just so it stays nice and clean. Some of them did become black, some of them froze, but most of them are doing fine. And we do have some strawberries that we're hoping. We do need to paint some stones red so the birds don't come and attack them. And onions and garlics are doing very good. As you can see, we've been watering them, not every night, but every other night we have been watering them. Also not during the day, so the water doesn't dry out. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, we're gonna see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Other way around, I said it.